Hey, it's Pugs and Kelly.
No, I'm Pugs.
I'm Kelly.
We're broadcasting live backstage at the 50th Annual Grammy Awards. We're joined now by the band collectively known as Hanson, but Isaac, Zach, and wait, why am I blanking? Wait, Taylor.
There we go.
Jeez.
Brain.
What the hell is wrong with me? Hi, guys. How are you?
Yeah, we're doing good.
I love the first line of your bio. Could not start any more attention getting. Do you know what it is?
I haven't read it in a while.
Bono called their music genius. That's awesome.
Hey,
it's not a lie.
Look,
at least we're not lying.
I'd be wearing that on a T-shirt every day.
Yeah, well, I would like to tattoo it on my forehead.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty much a god of music at this point. You know, I mean, they're such a talented band, and when somebody told me that he said something nice about our music, and you know, it's always, I think the Grammys are kind of that in some ways, but also someone you really look up to saying something, you know, good about what you're doing. You know, artists coming together at the Grammys. This is the 50th year. You know, to celebrate kind of people who are doing something great in music, artists who are for the first time putting out great records, or people who are coming back year after year putting out something that's quality.
Can you talk about your documentary? Because I was not aware of it, but reading about it, I want to check it out. What is it?
Well, basically, we started making a documentary about our last record, Underneath, and it was really the transition of getting off our old record company. And, you know, the music business, as we all know, has been completely up in the air, and it was it was an accident that it documented the process of us sort of surviving a record company merger and spending years in limbo with ending up on a rap label, and really the story became, wow, how do you make a business in the major label system in this world? And ultimately it showed the story of us leaving the label, starting our own record company, and really amazingly having a lot of success as an indie band. We had a #1 independent record with our first indie release. It's called Strong Enough to Break, and you can actually, we decided to go open source with it, and we haven't released it on DVD yet, but you can actually download the whole documentary if you go to our podcast stream. It's called Taking the Walk, and you can download the whole film.
How long is it?
You know, it's
85 minutes.
85 minutes.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm still thinking of dial-up. We're so old.
Yes.
Wow, that's gotta take forever.
It's gonna take forever.
Yeah. No, you can basically download each episode.
It's in segments. We broke it up.
It's a 13-part, you know, documentary. We broke it up into 13 parts, and you can download it. And by the time you're done downloading the first episode, you will. You know, you could start downloading the second episode. By the time you're done watching it, you'll probably have the next episode ready to go.
The thing that was so interesting about making the documentary, and a good friend of ours that really has lived and breathed, you know, our lives in the studio and in and out, you know, was saying, you know, I just want to show people how you guys make music. I want to show people what it's really like. And it actually became a movie about how it's so impossible to actually get to the point of making music with bands today, because it's so political, and there's so much. It's like, who's my A&R person going to be tomorrow? You know, everybody's getting fired.
But it seems like all rap guys do that. They're all on each other's albums.
Well, no, that's different. That's more like we don't write the songs, so we hire 50 producers. With us, with rock and roll bands, it's like we write our songs, we produce our records, and so the music business just changed, and we decided we're going to go indie, and we're lucky that we've been able to have success with it. So.
Well, and I think it's also proving itself, because you're seeing more and more that as the major labels sell less records, the independent labels sell more records. You know, and you look at something like iTunes, where 4 billion songs that they've sold. So
that's where I buy all my stuff.
There's not an outlet for music. It's just there's more choice now, and you as a band have to be more compelling with the music you put out, and it has to be more consistent, so that your fans will always come back and know they're going to get something great.
You have to make good stuff. It's a weird concept. I don't know if you've heard of it.
It does help.
Anyways,
it doesn't have to be good to actually sell, but it helps.
Right.
It's good.
Now, just for our listeners, we're with Hanson. Your ages, give your ages, because I think people are still
as long as you will, it'd be great.
38.
38. Okay. 24.
24.
I'm 27.
27?
And I'm 22.
Grown. I mean, I think that, you know, there is a bit of a time warp with you guys. The song Mmm-Bop
10 years ago.
So pervasive. I mean, it's everywhere. Your grandkids, I would hope, are going to go to college on that.
Hopefully.
You know,
we're lucky. I mean, there's few bands that ever have songs that big, ever. I mean, and to be honest,
you know, I heard someone say once, and I don't know what it is, but it might be along the lines of Bono, but I know that it was somebody. Damn it. They called it, that song is simply the greatest pop song ever written.
That's a pretty strong.
And it might be true though.
It's definitely pretty catchy.
Yeah.
It's catchy whether you wanted it to be or not.
Well,
at the
it's
time.
like that 1, 2, 3, 4. You couldn't get it out of your head. It was just. I mean, that's really quite an accomplishment.
Well, that's a huge compliment. Whoever actually did say that, I think it was a voice in your head, but
No.
we appreciate
No.
it.
No, it was something. You know what it was? It was on one of those VH1. How about the '90s show or whatever the hell that? You know,
Well, it's
it was
a
one of
huge compliment. I mean, and honestly, the thing that going back to the Grammys, I mean, that song was nominated for Grammys. Zach is the youngest Grammy-nominated songwriter ever, at 11
really?
years old.
Wow.
And I mean,
proud
again,
of
it's
that one,
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that
pretty
is.
cool. But for us, I mean, it's like this has always been about making music. We've always looked around and thought, gosh, do we really get to do this?
Yeah.
I mean, do people still buy our tickets? We still get to, of course, people aren't really buying records now, but are people downloading our music? Cool.
They should be buying your new album.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is, and where can we get the new album?
The
You
new
can
album's
get it
called The
any-
Walk,
yeah.
and you can get it anywhere. All the outlets. You can get it on our website, or you
Okay.
can get it on iTunes or something like that.
There's also a cool, I mean, it's not the core album. We actually also did an anniversary recording of the first album 10 years later, acoustically. And
Yeah,
it's called
really
Middle of
cool.
Nowhere Acoustic, and it's Middle of Nowhere Acoustic. It's on our website. It's
You
a kind
guys
of a cool
just
thing, too.
played a show in Frisco, Texas, where I live, where I am.
Yes, absolutely.
And we were trying to go to that show.
Yeah.
But I didn't make it to the show. But I heard there was like an after party at my friend's bar, and you guys never showed up. You were supposed to go to Coach Joe's.
Well, see, you know how those after parties go?
I
Like,
wanted to meet you
Hanson's
then.
going to be here! And then you're like, well, I didn't know Hanson was going to be
We
there.
are actually going to be
You know.
playing South by Southwest, so maybe we can make it up for you then.
Good.
Yeah.
That would be very
You know what?
cool.
If you come through Dallas, we'd love to have you in studio. You guys, Hanson,
Hanson,
everybody.
guys.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Health is all
Absolutely.
good.
It's all good.
Okay.
Isaac is-
Health is good now.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Blood clots no more. Isaac's ready to rock.
It's the midday show. Hanson, ladies and gentlemen. It's live 105.3.